Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Suikoden 5. Alright, I ended up with a couple, another magic absorb orb than I planned because right after I ended the last video, we started getting boundary orb pieces. Boundary effect, 0.2 times magic damage received, physical defense 0. So a back row person might be okay with this, but I think that I mean, like, when I was fighting that, the salamander, in the mountains behind Lunas, it would always go after sea leads, because I don't think I'd, bumped up her, physical equipment at all, since I had gotten her. So, it was not that good. I think that the enemies would tend to go after the people who have poor physical defense. I think they would, you know, innately know, so to speak. But I ended up with, I've got 2 spare magic absorb pieces and a spare boundary piece. So we may get more. But the boundary pieces definitely drop less frequently here, which, honestly, I'm kind of surprised it's not the other way around, because holy crap is a magic absorb rune really freaking good. You know what? Hell, let's go ahead and equip, and just equip another one. Then we'll go ahead and equip the lightning on that hand. There we go. Alright, let's head inside the building. Actually, I think I want to head up this side first. Neat. It's really quite faded. Let's go up these stairs first. Aha! A Mother Earth piece. Always good. I think if we go back the other way, I think these two connect to each other, but we'll just have an opportunity to get to the another chest on this side, I think. Wonder if the enemies will be the same. The enemies are the same. Okay, fair enough. Oh, come on, Ald. Don't miss. Look, even Jeane killed one.
Not bad, huh?
Definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. Sorcery tactic. Ooh. What does that do for us? No, not that. What am I getting? Formation. Rearrange. Sorcery. +5 physical and magic defense, and rear is +20 magic. Well, that would definitely really boost up Zerase's magic ability. Sure. Let's go with that for a little while. Why not? We'll see what the formation skill is. True Chain Magic. The rear member chants twice in a row. I don't think I would, okay, let's go with that. Chain Magic. So this is the skill that Vicky has that we haven't actually had happen. Well, apparently I didn't need that.
Foolishness.
That's pretty powerful. I see a treasure chest. Jeane, we can, I'm not controlling this at the moment, by the way. You probably realized based on how slow we're walking. Jeane, this is all well and good, but, there's a treasure chest up there. I gotta go get it. Wait. Oh, I want to come up there, too. Oh. What did you do?
Thank you for the help, Your Highness. We can leave the ruins now.
What was in that chest?
Something you could say I forgot. That's all. You did help me get to the ruins, and I did make a promise. I'll stay at Your Highness's castle from today on. I look forward to working with you.
You befriended Jeane. Oh. Do I get the same thing with this one?
So...
Oh, yeah, I like the other one better. Something you forgot, huh? So, what do you think? Yeah. Oh. So, she forgot something there. Did she get something out of there? Did she put something in? It's a good question. We will never find out. Well, I shouldn't say never. Never say never again. I had to run back to town to sell all those bone items that I keep getting. They really stacked up, that's for sure. They didn't really add up to much either. It was like 2,000 each selling. Wasn't all that great. Two damage to her. That was pretty nice. Whoa. I love the sound they make. Got another statue. I have not identified any of the statues yet. A mystic ring. Magic defense plus 10. It's okay. Alright, let's see. No, I think we've got some rare items. Or hidden items, I should say. Probably use that form. Holy crap, Leon! You just like.
Not bad, huh?
I don't even know what the proper term would be for that. Obtained Champion's Orb. Yep. You know. I don't have any empty slots, though. I could get rid of the the Condemnation Orb. I'm not a rune. I'm not really using that. That's skills. I keep missing that for some reason. I don't know why. Champion's Orb. Yeah, I could swap out the head rune. I don't know if I'm going to. Sea Leads can only equip... She can't equip any other runes right now. It's really annoying. Because wind is not my favorite. Alright, well, we'll see if this actually makes a difference. these might not be considered weak enemies. Oh, I thought there might be something else there. Well, looks like they are considered weak enemies. Magic ring. I think we might have... Yeah, I think we picked up one of those before. Can we do anything with this? Nope. There's a window there. I can see that window. I want to see what it looks out onto. And dragon incense. Battle members recover all hit points in battle. Probably won't ever actually use that. Alright, let's see. So she has officially joined us. We got all the items there. I don't think we can actually get Linfa yet. I think that we'll have to wait a little bit. So, I think what we'll do is teleport out of here. I've got another magic absorb rune, which is pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and use an escape scroll. Of course, we still have to make our way up this thing, which is annoying. But at least it doesn't take that long. So, with this visit to the Big Hole, I kind of feel like we got more information about Jeane's character than we ever have before. With the possible exception of the Kuroku, running around as Kuroku in Suikoden 3. Oops, that's not what I want. Items. Important. There we go. Oh, you know what? Let me, Alright, so... because I have, Jeane now, let me go ahead and remove, Zerase. That's fine. And I'm going to break the episode real fast here. I will be back at... actually, what I should also do is I should put... no, I'd better not. I was going to put Al-Hazred in the party, but I don't want to do that just yet. I need to go get his levels up, which I probably should have been doing that earlier. I need to get him up to about the same level as Ald, which will take a while, but I can go grind for some items that way. I don't really want to start going to Sable just yet. But I've got Jeane. Let me go put someone else in the... Actually, how are we doing on the formation? Alright, Jeane is in the back there, at least. Let's get Lorelei in. Alright, so I'm going to go get... or visit that giant turtle Geno again with Jeane in the party, so we can see what he says about her, because he does say something. And then I'll go put Al-Hazred in the party and get him leveled up, and then actually go recruit him. So I will be back momentarily. Okay, I believe we're at the waterfall. Let's chase off the pigeons. Aha! Oh, I don't remember what voice I did for him. I'm mistaken again? I thought I sensed someone who has lived quite long. Yes, quite long. Oh, do you only get that with, Do you only get the scene with the other person the first time? Oh, that sucks. I want to see what he says about Jeane. Is it going to happen again? So Zerase appeared on screen, but Jeane doesn't. So there are 4 characters with whom you can recruit the turtle with, and there are the 2 characters who he will make the appearance for, but you can't actually recruit him with. That's Jeane and Zerase, meaning that they're both very, very old, and they don't look like it. Tells you something about them. Either they have true runes, which in the case of Jeane, Word of God specifies that she does not. Word of God is that the charm rune is not a true rune. The bath scene in Suikoden 3 with Lily also lends to that, because Lily was looking all over her body for a true rune. I've seen conflicting information about Zerase's star rune. I'm going to go ahead and teleport back as long as we're talking about this. Oh no, I can't use that. I need escape scroll. Now there is only 1 star rune in all of the games, and I believe there's an indication that there's only 1 star rune, period. What am I looking for? Oh, God, I must be a little bit out of it. So, the star rune was split off from the night rune, which was split from the sun rune. The sun and night runes were at one point together. Now, I'm not sure what will happen if I put Hazred in and Zerase. Well, I suppose what I could do is just swap out Zerase and go with Vicky. So yeah, the Dawn rune and the Twilight rune are also split off from the Sun rune. Now, again, I've seen some conflicting information. My gut is that the Dawn rune is considered a true rune, even though it's just a fragment of one. Just like the Bright Shield rune and the Black Sword runes are considered true runes, even though they're parts of true runes. Whereas, like, the Condemnation rune is a child rune. And you've got, the True Earth is... the Mother Earth is a child of the True Earth, and the Earth runes are child runes of Mother Earth. But I think that the relationship of, like, the Dawn, Twilight, and Sun rune is a little bit different. I think that they're all, rather than considered children runes... oh, I didn't read that. I'm sorry. I think that they are considered fragments of a true rune as opposed to child runes. Meaning that they've got essentially the powers of a true rune with regards to what people can do with them. Let's go ahead and assemble that one as long as I'm here. Huh. I have the option of putting it somewhere else. Weird. I wasn't quite reading the text there. So, like I said, my gut is that the Star Rune, the Twilight Rune, the Dawn Rune are not child runes the way that the Fire Rune or the Rage Rune are children runes, but they're fragments of the true rune itself, meaning that they've got the same effects. I could be wrong. We have, in the lore of Felena, none of those runes have been held by anyone long enough to really know. The Sun Rune is clearly has the power that we've seen from the true elemental runes and stuff like that. Let's go into praise. Cursed statue, huh? Oh, lovely. Are these the crap? Oh. We can buy the smile, a vivid painting of a smiling face. Sure, I'll buy one of those. It's only 1,000. Statue of a creepy human figure. I'll keep 2 of them. Yeah, so where exactly was I? So yeah, it's not very clear. I do think that the Star Rune is probably a fragment of a rune rather than a child rune, which would explain Zerase's long life. Then again, Zerase, given her character, it's quite possible that she's not human. She is quite old and doesn't look it. But then again, we know that if you have a true rune, same thing happens. You don't look old. Go ahead and put all this stuff away. I'll figure out who to give some of these other things to later. I'll go buy another escape scroll, though. I don't know if it ever gets explained, and of course, we're unlikely to ever get a true sequel to Suikoden, a true Suikoden 6. They're the 2 mobile games, but they're not really... Not mobile, PSP games. I think, again, they're considered to take place in the alternate worlds. Like, we saw in Suikoden Tactics that Jeane was from another world. We know that Uber's from another world. My personal view on Jeane is that she's probably from another world as well. She's not... it's pretty clear that she's not human, though. I'm not sure about Zerase. We don't have enough information. No, I don't want to go there. Actually, I probably should go to Dwarf Camp and sharpen up Alhazred's weapon. But I didn't put him in the front row, so I need to do that. So, yeah, it's not very clear on exactly what the runes are, but that's kind of my personal viewpoint. I might have missed some word of God on some of this. By that I mean the people who worked on the game themselves coming out and saying specifically one way or the other, which is how we know that Jeane does not have a true rune. Because unlike Vicky is teleported from one game to another, and the games basically follow her teleportations in chronological order. Jeane, the games are out of her chronological order, because this would technically be the second one after 4 for her. And she was there in Suikoden Tactics. So I guess the third one after that. But she is traveling at normal, normal timeline, basically. Now let's see, what was I going to do? Stats. Okay, might want to give Alhazred an orb. He's actually decent at everything. So, But I think I'm going to pause it here, break the video, and we'll come back shortly. And I will hopefully have gotten Alhazred up to a high enough level to get that giant turtle. So I will return shortly. Give me time to think about the situation with the runes a bit more. And for you, it'll be nearly instantaneously. So I'll be right back.